My name's Justin Luttrull. I live in Tampa, Florida, and I work for my church as a neighborhood chaplain advocate. I think my favorite part of being a Northern student was the intensives, being here in Chicago. And it was just like having these amazing field trip type experiences to go out and see what kinds of ministries are being done in the city, just to see all the amazing work done in Lawndale. And I think also to see the power of what the church can do when they stay committed to a neighborhood and build relationships there. I would probably say that I believe in the power of the church to transform a city. And it really starts maybe like on a city block. It starts one home at a time or one relationship at a time, but over time you can really see a big change. And I see that in my own work in Tampa as well. So I think there's this idea in a lot of ministries and churches of the concept is that ministry is the church comes with this sort of authority or this opportunity to tell people about Jesus, and that's great and that's true. They do that, but sometimes the mindset is the people that are being ministered to don't already have Jesus or don't already have assets. So in my program we learned about asset-based approach to community development, which is the idea that there's already leaders in the community and you work with the community rather than over the community. It's like an opportunity to minister with instead of over. And so I think that I had to realize that places in my city that I grew up with already have Jesus there and leaders and followers of Christ in those areas. I think what surprised me about seminary is probably in our program, in the Christian Community Development Program, how practical your theology can be. You can learn about these concepts, but actually live them out, and the Holy Spirit can really work through that, and you can see transformation of yourself and others through that. I've been thinking about this. I think the world needs to know that pastors are human beings, and I think they need to know that pastors struggle like anybody else. I would say to anyone in a church, go check on your pastor, go see how he's doing. There's a lot of weight in our world today with things going on in society and our economy, and the pastors are trying to carry a lot of this weight, and no pastor should ever carry that by themselves, and they need others to come and support them. I would say that I trust in Jesus, and I trust in him because he rescued my life. There's plenty of instances where I was either spiritually dead or physically in a place where I shouldn't be here, but he rescued me. And I also think about one of my favorite chapters in scriptures, Hebrews 4, that says we have a high priest who sympathizes with us, and he sits at the right hand of the Father. And this whole program has basically taught me to realize that God is above us in status, but he came to be low and to be among anyone in this world, even the lowest of the low in terms of society, the way that we've as a society have put people at the bottom. He's with those people.